Hello guys, welcome back to Architectural World. In today's video, we're going to be learning how to create our external designs and features. This already existing class. We already have this lecture going, and this is the part 3 of it. In case you have not subscribed to our channel, kindly turn on the subscription button and hit the notification bell. So please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Today we're going to be learning how to create the external modeling of this 4-bedroom bungalow, like the wall extras being the window beds, then the extra layouts on this feature, like the 3D here. You see, these are going to be learning how to create today. This, and this, including this. So let's quickly dive into our class. First, we already have a design going. This is where we stop on our previous class. And in case you didn't follow up, kindly click the link above. It will take you to the previous class. So that being done, let's put our wall extra first. Let's go with our wall extra. So I'll go down to my ground floor. Come down to my ground floor. I want to add my wall extras on this, and all the windows. So what I'll do, I'll come down to my design. Don't forget I'm using Archicad 2022 and it's applicable from 2022 downward. So I'll go down to my object tool, I'll click it, I'll come to the setting dialog, I'll pick it up. Then here I'll just type in wall extra. I'll just type in walls and search for it. Type in walls, I'll search for it. Okay, wall extra. I think I'll use this. I'm using Archicad. This is what I'm using. Then this particular setting here, I'm not really going to do it from this place. I'm just coming, I'll just click OK. I'll click OK. I'll come down to this spot. Then I'll place it here. So the next thing you're going to do, you pick it up. Yeah. You press your Ctrl D. You move to fit in the edge. So this is already having a width of 1.2 meter. That's what it's having already, 1.2 meter. This is already having a width of 1.2 meter. So let's see it on our 3D. Let's check it out on our 3D. Okay. This is what we have on our 3D. Let me see something. I guess I have a copy here. Okay. Let's see. This is what I got on my 3D. Now, you can't just move it upward. You can decide to do it that way though if you want to, but the proper way to do it, this wall extra has to fit into this window cover like this. It has to fit into the window like this. Let me show you on the 3D. You can see it very well. The wall extra is fitting into the window properly. That is how you do it. It has to fit in. So what I would do, I'll click this my window to know the height. This my window is 1.5 meter. The height is 1.5 meter and the width is 900 millimeter. So that being known, I'll come down to the spot, then I'll come down to height. This is the height, this is the bottom offset, and this is the height. I'll put this height 1.5 meter. 0.5 meter, I got the height. Then here I'll check the bottom. The offset is 727. So I'll click this. I'll come down to the offset. This should be 727. Okay, you can see it very well. The moment you put the command of this window into this wall extra, it's going to fit in perfectly. Don't forget the height is 1500. Then the offset button being from the ground floor, from this ground floor, this is the ground floor, from the ground floor up down to this elevating part of it is 727. That is the reason why you see that the window fits in properly. So that being done, all I need to do is take a copy of this and place it on all similar windows. Like I'll go to my ground floor, come down to this part, I'll copy this, I'll bring it here. Okay, I'll paste, I'll rotate a copy, Whenever you want to copy it, pick it at this spot, then place it at this spot. That is how you do it. You pick it from the main spot, this, then you look for the nearest spot to pick it up, because if you pick it at the middle, you're not going to get it right. You still have to edit it. So here we have, if you observe this one that I placed, this window is wider than this. We have this window to be 1,200, and this particular wall extra is 900. So all I need to do is come down to this spot and change it to 1,200. Okay, 1,200. You can see. So I'll move it to fit in properly like this. So I copy the same thing. I'll come down to this 900 because the next window is 900. So I'll copy here, I'll paste. Okay, I'll mirror a copy, I'll rotate a copy, I'll rotate a copy. Okay, I move. I placed it here. I'll mirror, I'll rotate another copy. Okay. Placed it here. Next. Placed it here. Okay. This is 1.2. So I just have to change this to 1.2. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss out our classes. Change this to 1.2. Then I'll drag to fit in properly. I'll drag to fit in properly. Okay, so the next thing I'm looking for right now is the toilet, this toilet and this toilet. So let me go to my 3D and make a rotation. I'll go down to my toilet. Let's look for it. Okay, this is my toilet. So this cannot fit in this because this is smaller than this. So I'll just come down to my ground floor. I'll copy this. I'll copy this. I'll make a copy from this. I'll change it to 500. I'll change this to 500. Okay, I'll move to fitting. Okay, now what is the height of this? I have 500, and I have 1721. This 500, this 500, and this 1721. Let's go on 3D so you understand very well. You can see very well that this window, the height of this window is 500. So this wall has to be 500, something like this. If I change this to 500, I have to put the 100 on this. Okay, now you can see it fits in perfectly. It fits in perfectly. So I now have my wall extras. Okay, I got one left. This. Let's go for this. I'll come down to my 2D. I'll copy this. I'll rotate a copy. Where am I putting it? I'm putting it here. So I'll rotate a copy. I'll rotate a copy this way. Okay, then I'll move. Okay, now I have it just where I want it. Don't forget to always save your files. Okay, so let's see on our 3D. Perfect. So we now have all the windows on our 3D. We have it all on our 3D. So let's go to the front view of the house. So pick up the nice thing to edit. Okay, now I think we should vent the roof. Let's vent this roof first. To vent the roof, all I need to do is click the roof, then right click. I come to split into roof plan. You can also find this on our page. We already have a class for it. I'll split. You see, the moment I click split anyway, the roof disappeared. It disappeared. Let me bring it back. Control Z. Let me bring back the roof. Now see, Observe it very well. The moment I right click and I enter split into roof plan, there was a command. As a result of a splitting multiple plan roofs, new single plane roofs will be created. The originals as well as their dimensions will be deleted. I was like, split anyway, the roof disappeared. So when you're faced with situation like this, all you just need to is change this roof type. Yeah, you need to change this roof type. So you come down to your roof setting, you come down to this timber, you come down to your roof setting, you turn on this. First it was this timber roof, but this design timber roof is not allowed to be edited. It's not allowed to be ungrouped, because before you vent a roof you must ungroup it. So timber roof on this particular section is not allowed to be ungrouped. So what you do, you change it direct to generic roof shell. Now let's see if it's going to be allowed to group. I bring it there. Now I have to bring this down. I have to bring this down to 0. I think it's going to fit in. Let's bring it down. Okay, I'm coming. Let's see what we got here. Let's bring it down to 2.8 meter. Let's 2.9 meter. Let's see. Okay, I think 2.9 is a bit too down. Let me check it. Yeah, it's a bit too down. 2.940 should be okay. Okay, I'm okay with this. So now I can easily split this roof. Now let's go again. I'll come down here, split roof plan, split anyway. You can see the roof has been split. Then the next thing I'll do, I'll come down to my edit, I'll go to my grouping, then I'll ungroup. Fine. I'll come down to my story. Now I can vent the whole of this roof. For me to vent the roof in one dimension, I'll pick a line tools. Then I'll come down to the spot. I'll place TDL. Okay. Then I'll come down to the spot. I'll place TDL. So this is like a guide for me. The line tool is like a guide. So I'll click this edge. I'll create a point here. I'll click this part. I'll create another point here. Then I'll click this part and move it down on a straight line. Then I'll take this, I'll bring it down on a straight line. I also have a class for this on our channel in case you don't understand this part. I'll pick up this line tools, I'll move it again because I'm through with it here. I'll move it. Okay, I'll place it here because I'm still venting this part. Now this vent is not yet complete. It's not yet complete. Let's see it on a 3D. Okay, we have this here. Okay, so now I want to vent here, and I think this vent is too big. It's too big. I just need something small. Yeah, that's what I want. That vent is too big. So I'll come back to my floor plan. I'll move this backward from here, offset edge. I'll move it backward somewhere here. Okay, I think I'm okay. I'll move this back here to fit in. Let's see. Perfect. Let me see that on 3D. Okay. Yeah, so the next vent is this part. I have 4 vents in total, so I'll come down to this spot, come down to my stories, I'll vent this part. I'll create an endpoint here, bring it down. I'll create another endpoint here. Okay, bring it down. Bring this. I'll create another endpoint here. I'll bring this down. Now I'm through with this. I'll pick this up. Where do I need to vent? This. I need to vent this part, but I think I'm okay with 2 vents. Let's just check it out. Okay, I have to vent this part. Let's go. Let's put a vent here. I'll create a line tool here, drag it down to the spot as a guide. The purpose of this line is for the selection of the vents to be on same lines. That is why I'm creating this. I'll create it here, I'll bring it here, I'll create the endpoint here, I'll create another endpoint here, bring it down, I'll create the endpoint here, bring it down. Okay, let's see what we just did. Perfect. Now I have it all vent. So you can repeat the same process to as many vents as you want. So I'm just going to be working with this 3 vents. So let's check our 3D to see if we are working together. Now we have our wall extras on it and we have our vent on it. We already have this and we have this already. So we have those there already. So the next thing we're going to pick right now is this. We want to pick out this external walls, because if you check the 3D, they already rendered 3D. You will find out that there are 2 walls in this spot. There is the major wall and there is this bricks design. So we're going to create this wall and this wall. And from the view here, we'll find out that this wall terminates on top of this window and under this window. So let's first create this extra here. And this extra, we're going to be using a slab for it. Let's go down to our stories. Okay, it's everywhere excluding just the entrance. So I'll come down to my story here. Okay, I'll go to design tools, I'll pick my slab layout, I'll come down to the spot, I'll make the slab thickness 100, then I'll take my offset to 1 meter. I'm going to edit it on 3D. I'll just take my offset to 1 meter. Then I'll come down to my model. It's already on white, so I prefer white or true. So I'm just going to change this and change this to complete white. Okay, so let's put this to complete white. Okay, so I'll click, then I'll come down to this spot, I'll put a wall here, I need a guide. I'll pick a guideline, I'll create it here, then place this. I want this to be 100 as well. Okay, let's see what we just did on 3D. Perfect. Okay, so I'll bring it down. Let's go with 800. Let's go with 600. I think 600 is cool. Yeah, 600 is cool. So we're working with the height of 600. You can see this is what we're working with, the height of 600 as seen as on our design. So I'm just going to duplicate this all around. I'm duplicating this all around because I already have what I want. I rotate a copy, offset edge, rotate another copy, okay, I come down to this spot, I'll bring this backward, stop it there, Just a copy here. Okay, same thing here. Come down to the spot. I'll create a copy here. I'll put it from here. A copy here. Okay, I need one here too, so I just come here and pick this already. Instead of rotating, I'll pick this. Okay, let's see. We now have it everywhere. You see, we now have this everywhere. This is what we just did. We now have it everywhere. So the next thing I'm going to do right now, I'm going to group it up. I'm going to select, because what I have on the ground is coming up, so I'm just going to group all of it. I'm just going to group it. I'll pick all the walls extra. I'll pick them up. Then I'll come to my edit. I'll group all of them so it becomes one. So I'll just create a copy here. Just create a copy and paste it back. Go to my 3D, move. We already have a height of 150, so I'll click here, I'll come down here, I'll add 150 to this. We already have 600, so I'll add 150 to this. That's 2.1 meter. Let's try that out. Let's try that. 2.1. Okay, still need to go up. Let's make it 3. I always like editing my height on 3D. Let's go. Let's put 55 here. Okay, let's try 4. Okay, let's see what we got. It has to go up a bit. Let's try 450. Okay, so we have this now. You see, we have this, we have this. Now the next thing we're looking for, is this modeling. That's the next thing we're looking for. So what we're going to do right now, come back to our wall extra, come back to our stories. This part, you can use slab, you can use wall, depending on what you want. So most of all those things I like using slab to make it easier to elevate. So I'll come down to the spot, I'll come down here, I'll pick my slab, to go down to my slab settings, then I'll change this to the bricks, turn it on, then I'll use my slab thickness to be 1 meter, then offset here, I'll make it 0 first, then I'll come down to story and put it into on the ground floor, then I'll turn it on. So I'll go down to my ground floor. Okay, now you see I don't have any guide, so I'm putting it on the first floor. I'll come down to the spot, I'll use this method for it. Okay, I'll pick it up. I'll come back to the end point. Okay, let's see 3D. Yep. Okay, 3D. Now we're having an error because the building is having same color with this. So let's change this building. Let's come down here, go to wall extras, pick the wall tools. I'm coming. Yeah, I thought as much. So having some. So I'll pick any color of my choice because I'm gonna edit this on our 3D. So I could just pick any color of my choice. Yeah. Let me see what I got. Okay. Okay, perfect. Perfect. I have my white here. Changes to white. Changes to white also. Come down here to go white. Okay. Yep, perfect. So I'll come back. So I'll continue from this spot. I'll create my slide through. Okay, so I'll go to my 3D because this is where I can elevate this properly. Go to my 3D. I'll pick this up. I'll pick this up. Now I need the height of 1.5. Let's see. Sorry, 1.5. Okay, perfect. Let's go for a height of 2. Okay, then now let's put here to be 100. Starting, coming up, 300, going up, 400, going up, 500, going up. Let's see. Let's just add, to be on the safe side, 20. Okay, going up. So you see, we now have our wall extras under. We left with the upper part of it. So the up, I'll just move this up. I'll just move it up. Then we'll go for slab thickness. Let's check what we have here. Let's go for slab thickness of 600. Okay, then let's go for offset of 400. 4,000, too obvious. Let's go for 3,500. Too obvious. Let's go for 3. Okay, let's see what we got. I think I'm okay with this. Please, in case you don't understand my teachings or you have any question, just drop it on the comment section and I'm going to throw it up immediately. So you can see we now have it all where we want it. We have this, we have this, we now have this, and we now have this. Let's see it on 3D. We have this, this, and this, and this already. So on our next class, we're going to be learning how to work our ground floor, like our ground concrete, like this, our fence, and the rest of the things. So please don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out our class. Thank you.